at the Baltimore Comic Convention talking to comic artist David Finch. Thank you very much for being with us, sir.
Well, thanks for having me.
You've recently signed an exclusive contract with DC, right?
That's right, yeah.
How are you enjoying being at DC so far after having spent so many years at Marvel?
It's been great. You know, I had a great time at Marvel, and you know, it was a tough decision to go, and I really wasn't ready to leave, but I was really ready to do Batman, and you know, since I've been at DC, it really doesn't take long, you know, to become close with everybody and develop relationships, and you know, I feel very comfortable there. They're great people, and it's been really good for me.
You had done quite a number of collaborations with Brian Michael Bendis. You think there's anybody over at DC that you're going to get similarly connected with as far as writing?
Actually, you know, there is. I'm working with Paul Jenkins now. He just came over to DC from Marvel himself, and I was having a lot of scheduling problems with my book. I'm doing Batman: The Dark Knight, and I just could not keep up with the writing. It's a challenge. I think I didn't really appreciate just how difficult writing is, and I started talking to Paul a little while ago about the story and some of the trouble that I was having, and you know, we just clicked so well. And he was coming to DC, and I managed to talk him into doing the book. So yeah, he's my writer now. I could not be happier. He's doing such a great job, and you know, he's an A-level talent. You know, so I feel very lucky to have gotten him.
Obviously, you're going to be at DC for a while. What other characters would you like to work on during your time there?
Oh gosh, you know, I wanted to do Batman for so long that it's hard for me to really even look past it. I think. I don't know if I'm really the right artist for Superman, but I would love to do it. It's kind of in the back of my mind. I drew him a couple of times. I just did a JLA cover. Superman was on it, and every time I draw him, it just, you know, he's the original superhero, and I think I would love to do that. So, you know, ask me right now, I would say Superman. I would love to do that.
During your time at Marvel, you did so much stuff with the Ultimate Universe. What sort of reaction have you gotten from people over that work?
Yeah, I've got, I guess, the whole range. You know. I did Ultimate X-Men. I also did Ultimatum, and you know, I've had people come up from both books and say, you know, I love this part of it. I love this part. I've had people come up and say, why did you do this? You know, how could you let this happen? And so, you know, I think those are comics people are very passionate about.
Well, you know, and the art too had a lot to do with that. But you know, you've been a part of so many watershed events, you know, over at Marvel. Because the other thing that comes to mind is the Avengers. You know, both Avengers Disassembled and then the New Avengers, which, you know, also has been some stuff that I really, really liked, particularly the first 10 issues of the New Avengers.
You know, it was a book that when I agreed to do it, I didn't actually know what it was. I got a call from Bendis, and they were in an editorial meeting, and I guess I came up with the idea, and he called and said, you know what, I have a book that I want you to do. It's got Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Captain America in it, and I said, wow, and he said, I said, well, you know, can I think about it? He said, no, I gotta know right now. Tell me right now. And I said, okay, sure. So that's actually how I left Ultimate X-Men. I was planning on staying on. I was really enjoying it, so it was a surprise. And I didn't find out that I was doing the Avengers. I think probably for a good month afterwards. I had no idea what it was. It was a secret. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And you know, he just broke all the rules with that book and really changed everything and turned it on its head. And I think it was, I mean, in retrospect, you know, like it was necessary. I mean, I think Avengers is still now Marvel's cornerstone, you know, and I can't say that it ever was in that way before. So you really can't fault what he did.
Are you going to get to make a cameo in this new Avengers movie that's coming out?
I highly doubt it, but if they call, I will be there.